We've got Lazio, and I don't know who the next two badges are, but we've got some big games upcoming. As you can see, we're second in the league, 3 points behind Juventus, and let's get into this first game, which is Lazio away from home. As you can see, our team is going to be Donnarumma in goal, Kjaer, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Calabria, Kessie, Benincourt, Castillo, Çalhanoğlu, and Leao and Rebic. And then Lazio are Pepe Reina, Vavro, Acerbi, Felipe Parolo, Milinkovic, Savic, Luis Alberto, Lulic, Lazzari, Correa and Immobile. Let's get into this first game away from home. Very big game. And to see what we can do in this first game, if we can keep winning momentum going.
Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football.
Beautiful stadium.
Are absolutely splendid.
Can we
keep the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match? Why would they?
Obviously 3 points beyond, we're on 27, they're on 30, and to see what we can do.
Everybody has been attracted to it, it has been the talk of the town,
title push on
and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside, coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think,
will be quite spectacle.
Stands here bedecked in the Bianco Celesti of Lazio, a very different crowd to that of their cohabitants. Just joining us, we are already on the Lulic!
Lulic having a big strike, wild and wide. Early strike for Lazio, we'll take that. Calabria's in, and we've got a bit of space on the right hand side there.
Calabria.
And let's keep that in. Çalhanoğlu. Great touch.
Ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance.
Nicked that ahead of the defender there. Didn't quite get that.
Seems now to be all about width.
Twist and
well,
pass.
when you have the personnel to create in wide areas, then they need to see as much of the ball as possible.
Samu Castillejo gets it back.
Oh, Rebic has got it. He's hammered it. Hopefully it doesn't go for a corner. No, we should kick that on. Yet to test the keeper in 20 minutes.
Forward it goes. Kessier.
Speeding up the pass here. Just trying to get this going.
Acerbi
couldn't quite get that
really
through
well
to
to intervene and dispel the growing danger.
In with a tackle into Leao. Heavy
out
pass
to the
again.
right.
Can't quite get Çalhanoğlu on the go. Struggling to find our rhythm early on in this game.
And it's Correa. Romagnoli
again, Lazio can't quite get their build-up going.
Lazio seek a performance here which reflects rather better on the boss. He's taken a fair amount of criticism.
Not getting going early on here.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Çalhanoğlu in with a tackle.
Who's ball? Who's going to get that? He's got away. Immobile plays it out to the flank.
Good defending from Hernandez. Really need to push on now, AC Milan.
Good run down the left-hand side.
Rebic down the line.
It's a decent ball. Rebic.
Into Leao. Leao! And he's hit that post. Should be finishing that. Well made. Great run from Rebic down the line. Castillo's seen him. Squared it across to Leao. And Leao should have put that away. Reina was nowhere to be seen. Left the goal wide open. And he's got to be finishing that. And putting it to bed. Should be 1-0. Best chance of the match so far.
Hoists it forward.
Castillo's won it. Didn't quite get to Rebic.
Correa. He's left his man. Hernandez
in winning the ball back for us.
Kessier tries to get it forward quickly. Done very well to intervene. The referee brings the first half to a close.
Half time, 0-0. Had our big chance.
We have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
And we have had our chance. One shot each.
Goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action.
Just couldn't quite find it. Let's get into this second half and see if we can find the opener. Here we go. Let's go.
And the second half gets underway. 0-0 then, and we're back underway.
Yeah.
He's in.
Oh, it's a lovely ball. Castello! 1-0, and that is a great build-up and a great goal from AC Milan. Superb. Kesse tried to get away. Little roll, lovely roll from Rebic into Castello, and moving Castello over to the left looks to make his finishing a bit better because he couldn't shoot coming in off the right. And that is 1-0 to us. Big goal away at Lazio. Massive game for us today. Every game is massive in this league, but this is an important one against a big side in the Italian league.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Castello's got a new lease of life on the left-hand side.
Balance and loses the ball.
A bit different player than he was on the right. Never really got massively involved on the right-hand side.
3 points from their
But he looks to
previous
be a
game.
different player. Rebic. Can Rebic get it? Oh, thought he fell over there. He's just done enough to keep Rebic out. Corner ball.
Cleared away.
Ball in. Into Kesse. Benaker.
He's making good use of his strength there.
Couldn't quite get it in the box.
Refuses to be out-muscled.
Kept the ball into Rebic. Into Leao. And that is 2-0. Poor goalkeeping from Pepe Reina. Not quite sure where he was going, but that is 2-0. And a big goal to cut daylight between us and Lazio. On the turn, smashed it, middle of the goal. Like I said, I don't know where Reina was going, but that is 2-0. 65 minutes gone. And we can make some changes to give some players a rest. Leao needs a bit of a rest, so we'll bring Ibrahimovic on. Leave Rebic behind him.
The turning of the screw comes to
Maldini
mind,
can come on again.
They've got them where they
And
want
then we'll
them.
bring
Milan
Conti back on for
again at a
Calabria.
time when they
Conti
almost
might
always
actually
seem to
push
get
him
on the
for a
front
start. He's
foot.
slightly better rated than Calabria. Calabria has done a very good job for us at right back this season.
Field, changing the point of attack.
Been a good performance this game so far. Obviously we've still got 20 minutes
Luis
to go.
Alberto.
Kesse just making a foul there.
Seems a free kick for that.
Giving that a free kick, gets our subs on. Gives us time to make them changes.
And it's Correa.
Let Correa shoot, but Donnarumma is equal to the shot.
A fine save.
Great save from Donnarumma. Too easy on the turn there. Donnarumma got two big hands on it and just pushes it away for a corner. Too easy turn in defence, need to get tighter there.
And that's been levered clear. Over to the left. Lulic. Parolo. He's there to going for goal.
Good save from Donnarumma again. What the defender's doing with that header. He had all the time in the world to just clear that out the field, but he's done that. And given them another corner, put a bit of continued spell of pressure from Lazio here.
Gets up to head.
There's a great block on the line from Conti. Donnarumma's grabbed hold of it. I'm not quite sure how that has stayed out, but it has.
Keep plugging away.
Conti's done enough on the line there, and we've got away now. Maldini down the line.
Going through.
Really stretching his legs, Maldini.
Room for a shot.
Just dinked one up. Rebic, didn't quite get over to Rebic. I think it was the intended target was Rebic.
They've got it back as soon as they gave it
Got
away.
it. Simon should knock that up for us. 8 minutes to go or so.
Goes looking.
Into Rebic. Ibrahimovic just slightly too far away to play the bounce pass off him. Good block from Maldini there. Oh, it's a terrible pass.
Kjaer.
Got away with it. Kjaer.
Rebic. Lulic positions himself.
Passing's really been a little bit off today.
Board shows there will be 3
Bit
extra
sloppy
minutes.
giving the ball away at times. Nando's in there with a tackle into Ibrahimovic's feet.
And it's Ibrahimovic.
Played into Rebic.
Rebic at his creative best. He set up 2 goals.
And that is the
And
2-0
that
win
is that.
away at Lazio,
Milan
and a
have
big
won it.
2-0
As
win,
much
keeping the
industry
pressure on
as
Juventus,
inspiration.
making
Whatever
sure
the
that if
formula,
Juventus do
it
slip
has
up,
worked
we
for
are
them.
there
Would you
to
summarise
put
what
the
we've
pressure
seen?
on and make sure that they are keeping up their results. Still winning, so they're 3 points clear of us still. We're 2 points clear of Inter Milan, 3 clear of Fiorentina, and then Roma in 5th and 5 points behind us still. But it's a good result. First game back on 2-0. And we have put a couple of offers in for some players we might hear about before January. Obviously these players won't come until January, but we might hear back about them. Let's see what they have said. So my team says been a contract for Donnarumma has been sorted. He's now coming in. He's now taken an extra 4 million off the salary, meaning we only have 3 million on the salary. Isn't ideal. Fagrino, oh, don't want to renew his contract. We'll let him go because he's not going to get much game time. There's that, and just have a look at these other teams. So we got Shakweez and Boadu who are going to come in. Seems your squad, you cannot sign any more players, so we'll have them done, but we obviously can't sign them until January because the squad is too big, which is obviously why we're selling players anyway, but the deals are done for them, meaning we have our next game. So the Shakweez and Boadu will come in, both young players. We got Spezia at home. I think we're going to keep the same team after that performance. We've won 2-0. Why change a winning team? Spezia have Provedel, Erlich, Chabot, Bastoni, Mattiello, Ricky, Estevez, Diola, Giazzi, Mestino and Galabanov. And that is Spezia at home. Let's see how we get on in this game for us and see if we can keep up our winning run.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into
Spezia at home is a game we really need to be
afternoon.
taking 3 points from. Got to beat the teams near the bottom of the league, and then when we get our head-to-heads going against Juventus, Inter Milan, Fiorentina and Roma, we need to see if we can take points off them too,
it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. Principally, each side's concern for the strengths of the other.
Spezia having a little bit of early possession.
Certainly, this is a
Hopefully
very,
they won't have a
very
lot of
impressive
possession. They'll be
venue.
pushing
Quite a sight
most
to
of the
behold.
time.
And if you did just miss it, we are
Leao.
up and running already.
Good hold.
Tessier.
Into Rebic. Into Leao.
Rebic.
Rebic. And that should be 1-0, but it's a terrible miss from Rebic. Great play between Leao, Çalhanoğlu, Kesse and Rebic. It's just not come off. Should be burying that. That's a terrible finish, just past the post. Got to be taking them sort of chances. Rebic again, missing the target. He has been most of this season putting them chances away. But
needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Rebic.
Can Leao hold it up? He has. Oh, he's nearly got that through to Rebic.
Milan
just couldn't quite get it there.
Free scoring form of late. Goals in each of their last 5 games. Foot in.
Romagnoli in with a tackle. Great tackle. Captain Romagnoli leading like the leader he is. Tried that little flick from Rebic. Just didn't quite come off.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Calbrea in with a tackle.
Rebic. Castillejo. Rebic. Gets good distance on it.
Benica hasn't quite won that header.
Has he picked him out?
Spezia. In on goal, good save from Donnarumma. Donnarumma with a big save there, 1-on-1. Spezia were in, cut open the back four. And Donnarumma to the rescue. He's made some vital saves this season already. which is why we needed to get that contract signed up, and making sure that he was going to be here for the foreseeable future. Big parts of this team.
Great strength, too strong for his
Benaker in
opponent.
there winning that ball back for us. He's driving forward now. It's good driving from Benaker. Liao's not carried on his run though.
Great run this, he's covered quite a distance.
Liao.
Samu Castillejo.
Castillo keeping the ball. Kesse.
And that's been levered clear.
Oh, couldn't quite get it through to Rebic. And in the hands of the goalkeeper. Other than that one chance we've had from Rebic, not had a lot else in this game. Obviously Spezia probably had the biggest chance when they forced Donnarumma into the one-on-one save.
Yard cuts it out.
So we need to up our game a little bit this first half, and then going into the second half. Not been quite a good enough performance, especially after beating Lazio 2-0 last game. We need to make sure we are doing more in this game.
Blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So
Getting to the second half.
Forward. The score here still 0-0.
Let's get into the second half. Can we find that all-important goal in this game?
A tight old game so far.
That's the question in the
that
second half.
Now?
Liao and Rebic have been working well up front together lately, creating a lot of opportunities. Just need to try and make sure that we take one of these opportunities, which we didn't do first half. Obviously Rebic missing the biggest one.
I think tactically he didn't make a good job of things for starters, and then compounded matters in trying to correct it. I only hope he sticks in.
No movement off the ball for Liao there. Just had to wait for someone to come in and help him. He's got it now. Rebic this time trying to make that 1-2 with Liao. Didn't quite get it to work. In there well by Çalhanoğlu, and I've played a bad pass into the Spezia midfielder. Great pass. Struggling to find a way through and create real openings in this game. Calabria in there. Oh, terrible pass from Simon Kjaer.
Just brushed off the ball there. Rebic.
Into Castillo. He is driving forward. Castillo! Terrible finish. Wild shot. Wild shot. And really should have done better. Used his pace to get away from the defender. I think it's time to make some changes. It hasn't quite worked out for us. I think Brahim Diaz on instead of Liao. I think we're going to bring on Tonali instead of Benaker. They're my two changes. Might bring the midfield slightly higher up. Get them more involved in this game, I think. Hopefully get some more bodies forward. Don't need to sit quite so deep against Spezia.
We have been expecting. 2 changes being made right now.
Brahim Diaz hopefully had a bit of pace into the attack with Rebic up front. Good header from Romagnoli there. Couldn't quite squeeze that through.
Battles to win it back.
From Tonali.
Very little to report from an attacking perspective.
Rebic.
It's a cagey old game.
Brahim Diaz trying to get through. Good defending from the Spezia man. Just seemed to shut the door on him at the last minute. Rebic couldn't turn.
That's just very well played.
Can't find this opening.
He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back.
Kjaer again's in there. Castillo stopped his run. Just not coming off for us in this game. We've got 10 or 12 minutes to try and find this opening. It's not quite happened. Spezia just keeping the ball at the back, wasting time now.
Hoists it forward.
Çalhanoğlu in there.
Brahim Diaz.
Diaz.
This is promising. Brahim Diaz.
Good pass. Castillo, he's just overhit it. Could have taken a little bit off that pass. Castillo was in. Just couldn't quite get there. Would have been a great pass. Can we get one chance? That's what we were looking for.
Rebic.
One chance. Rebic is in. Rebic, late winner, 89th minute. So great 1-2 with Brahim Diaz, and that makes it 1-0 at the death of this game. Spezia have been really resilient, but we have managed to find our way through, and that is 1-0 on the 89th minute. 2 minutes added on. Could be a vital goal in this title race. We can hold on for these 3 points. Even though we haven't played very well, it's a good sign of a good team. Don't know if he's going to catch that. It's good defending, and that is 1-0. A massive result at home with a 90th minute winner. Massive goal from Rebic when he missed the chance earlier, and that is enough to get us the 3 points at home to Spezia. 7.5 from Rebic. Everyone else is very average. Obviously Rebic missing the chance that should have put us 1-0 up early on, but we've managed to get the win anyhow. 1-0, obviously we beat Spezia at home. Lazio beat Hellas Verona 3-1. Parma beat Benevento 2-0. Juventus have won 2-0 away at Sassuolo, and Fiorentina have beaten Cagliari 1-0. Still 3 points behind Juventus, keeping up our chase on them, and is a very good title race opening up here. Match day 6, we've already qualified for the next round of the Europa League, but we have Kiev. This is for top spot. If we get the win, we are top of the group, but if not, we are going through second. Going to make a couple of changes today. We're going to bring Tonali in, Benenker. We're going to bring the midfielders slightly higher, but they haven't played high enough, I don't think, in these last few games. Brahim Diaz can go up front with Rebic. I'm going to bring on Huig and rest Castillo. Castillo can go on the bench. I don't know why Ibrahimovic isn't on the bench. And we'll take keeper off because we don't need the keeper on the bench. That means we have 3 striking options, and 2 midfielders and 2 defenders. So we'll go with Donnarumma, Kjaer, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Cabrera, Kesse, Tonali, Huig, Kalahoglu, Diaz and Rebic. And then Kiev are Bushan, Shabanov, Zabrini, Milenko, Kadaziora and Zdizjuk, Boyarski, Verbic, Shignyakov, Sharpener and Ruzhin up front. Let's see how we get on in the last game of the Europa League stages.
Welcome one and all to what we hope will be an intriguing contest between 2 of the better performers of this group stage in a first versus second
Here we go.
showdown.
Can we get top spot in this Europa League group away at Kiev to finish off the group stage? If we can get through top, it's always a bonus. But at the end of the day, the biggest thing is that we've qualified after a rocky start in this group stage. If we can keep our momentum going with a win, it'll be very good for us, hopefully pushing forward in the league as well. Brahim Diaz into Rebic. I thought Huig, I forgot it was Huig there, it was just Castillo I was going to say.
It is a venue this
Good
which simply
from
adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. Kalahoglu making a foul, but the ref's played advantage.
Made into space out wide. Rebic. Brahim
Diaz. A poor touch from Diaz. I wanted to take it away from the defender. It's got pace to burn. Diaz, very good, very quick.
Dynamo Kiev
headers just not sticking.
Width here,
little header to kick the ball.
Is it working for you?
Stick.
It's not movement for the sake of it, and yes, it is working for me. There's a purpose to create space.
Tonali in there with the interception. Can Rebic make his run? Pass is terrible. It's just not got to Diaz. Diaz had a lot of space there, and pass from Hernandez was very poor.
Seen a shot yet, and I'm hoping that when we do, it'll spark a whole series of them.
Been a poor opening 23 minutes from both teams.
Promising move that. Good inroads into enemy territory.
Get it wide to Kalahoglu. Tonali in there again. Can we find this?
He just stood firm. Rebic.
Now Brahim Diaz.
Brahim Diaz.
Ooh, no.
Battles to win it
Just
back.
can't get our momentum going in this game. Ooh, Rebic in there with
Ball's come loose and the chase is on.
Look at that touch. Haven't even sprinted.
Bielski.
Really poor touch from Rebic.
No, he wasn't being fooled.
In there.
That's surely a
foul.
free
I think
kick.
it was out wide, the foul. 0-0 after 33 minutes, no shots on goal. Been a pretty dull game.
Away from immediate danger. Who's ball? Who's going to get there?
Tonali in there. Goes wide to Brahim Diaz.
Calabria. No,
It's
that's not
just
the ball
not
he wanted.
happening. These passes are just not happening for us in this game.
It's Bielski. Decent looking. Real chance!
Romagnoli with an important block there.
Forward it goes.
Can we go on the break? Brahim Diaz turning
Good running with the ball. Can
Brahim
they
Diaz.
build on it?
into Tonali. Into
Rebic.
Rebic.
Had a shot!
Should have scored. Had a good chance. Probably should have got across the keeper, but that's the first chance of the match. Better from Brahim Diaz, driving forward, keeping the ball and making the chance.
And the whistle goes
Late
for
on in the
half-time.
half.
So neither team has broken through.
Could have possibly been 1-0 late on in the half. We've only had 35% possession. It's not been our best performance, and Kiev have dominated the ball. Haven't done a lot with it, but neither have we really been involved massively in this game.
At the break. 0-0. The action has already
We'll try
resumed.
and find a way of breaking down this stubborn Kiev
the
defence.
first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked.
And
Hopefully
this is
they've been
going
saved
wide.
for the second.
As
For
we
that
get,
to
are
be
we going to get
case,
the corner?
though,
We've just
we'll
got
need
the
to see
corner.
more
It's
energy
just
and
trickled
intention
out,
early on.
giving us a chance with a corner. Can we put a decent ball in?
Great
He's
lead.
got up with the header. Oh, and Quaig was a good effort.
Very well to get to
Didn't
that.
quite get enough
Well,
power
let's
on it
go
to trouble the
to
goalkeeper.
He's just received an A+ grade.
But it's another shot on target, and we are starting to work this goalkeeper now. Starting to work him.
Out to the left it
Good
goes.
flick. Oh, he's just
Rebic
not played the right
needed
pass.
to come up
Just
with
not
a
in
better
front of him
ball.
enough.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just
We
didn't
have got
get
some
enough
changes. I
behind
think
it.
we're going to look to
It
make in
happens.
the next 5 or so minutes. I think we need to try and see what we can do in this game to change it.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Rebic.
Oh, Rebic again. Just a little slack. Moving that ball forward. I think we're going to go with Ibrahimovic behind, with Diaz behind. Although Krunic can come on for Kese. And then again we'll bring on Conti and take on Cabrera. See if them changes can implement some energy and
Very little to report
gusto
from
into
an
our play
attacking
going
perspective.
forward.
Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Well, I think it's a fair reflection of what we've seen so far. Neither side is...
Kiar comes
That's a
across,
foul. Free kick's been given.
wins a free kick. He's had a very good season for us, Simon Kier. Him and Romagnoli at the centre of defence, very, very solid.
Kiar.
So we haven't conceded. At the start of the season, obviously, we weren't conceding very many, but we weren't scoring an awful
Brahim
lot.
Diaz. And
And
here's
it's Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic.
Ibrahimovic has not gone. It's a terrible pass.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Into Quaig. Into
And
Ibrahimovic.
here's Ibrahimovic.
Into Brahim Diaz.
Chance
Great
for
play.
the goal.
Should have scored. The keeper has gone completely the wrong way, and I've hit it into the keeper. And that is a terrible finish. It's lovely build-up play, and we should have taken the lead.
In by Çalhanoğlu.
Can we find another late winner like we did last game? That's what we're looking for in this game here. Passes are not
They
quite
could break
working.
here.
Really good build-up in that last move for that chance for, I don't think it was Ibrahimovic, I think it was the running midfielders running through. I think it was not Kesa, I think it might have been Krunic into
Brahim
Ibrahimovic.
Diaz.
Ibrahimovic is in now.
Ibrahimovic.
Has Ibrahimovic got enough
He's
to
got
finish
the
it?
goal.
Ibrahimovic should have scored again. That's a terrible finish.
Ibrahimovic.
Not good
Cannot
enough
be
from
a happy
Ibrahimovic. He
chappy,
made a
and you can
great
understand
1-2
why.
again
The
with
run was
Diaz.
stoic, and
Got
it
his
should have been
momentum
a run.
going and he's just cut across it to slice it away. That is a terrible finish. Keeper's unworked. And that was a terrible finish for Ibrahimovic. I expect more from a man of his quality. Are we going to find this late winner? It's going to be a very late winner again if we were going to get one. Brahim Diaz is in this time. Oh, his touch just didn't help him out. First
Milan
off,
merit full marks for their
couldn't
attitude
quite gather it
and
in his
application
stride.
in trying to win this. It means an
If
awful lot,
he
obviously.
did, he was in. Just couldn't quite get it. Tonali in there. It's good from Tonali.
Brahim Diaz.
Into Diaz. Tonali's now going forward.
He's through.
Is Tonali got the pace? He just didn't have the legs to get on the ball. We've got a couple of minutes to try and see if we can get our goal. We might have to settle for the point. Oh, it's not gone where we want it to. Oh, it's just not kept the ball.
Oh, some tackle that.
Yeah, got to turn. Tonali's not turned. No, it's going to be a 0-0 draw. Didn't quite take our chances. I say we didn't do enough. We did enough to win the game because we had the better chances. And we just haven't put them away. Meaning we come second in the group. We've qualified, but obviously, as I say, second in the group. We'll have to take it, unfortunately, to see who we get in the knockout stages and see what we can do. We're going to go for one more game with this episode, and it's going to be Torino. It's a big game again. We've been offered the job at Liverpool. We're not going to take it because we are building a project here at AC Milan. We don't want the job at Liverpool. We want to stick with AC Milan. We are going to go with our strongest team today, which is Donnarumma, Kjaer, Romagnoli, Hernandez, Cabrera, Kessie, Benacer, Castillo and Çalhanoğlu, Leao and Rebic. And as you can see, Torino's team is Sirigu, Bremer, Izzo, Lyanco, Rincon, Baselli, Mate, Rodriguez, Vojvoda, Verdi and Ballotti. And this is a big game away from home. Another league game. Try and put the disappointment of last time out into this one and try and get a positive result, which will be obviously a bonus for us to try and keep that pressure on Juventus. Let's see how we get on in this big game away at Torino.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some
back in
terrific
our
entertainment
lovely white
on
away kit.
What is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon.
We're going to see if it can bring us 3 points
They
here.
have warned us that there is
Castillo in there.
rain on
Just
its
kept
way.
it.
Shouldn't
Into
be bad enough in
Benacer.
any sense meaningfully to impact on
Rebic
the game of
just couldn't
football.
always manage to keep hold of it.
It is a factor to be taken
And
into
lost it the second
consideration.
time round.
Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern or the strengths of the other. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas
just
in this
getting
part
that
of the
big
world.
head on there, just in case they were
Torino
coming. Got a
are
quick
suffering
throw.
right
Can
now
we go?
from a
Can we break away?
consistency they could well do without.
Driving with his pace.
Rather unwelcomely, they are
Plays it into
consistently
Rebic.
winless.
Into
Well,
Leao.
if ever a win was needed, Peter, then they'd obviously like it to be here. However, there's no need for them to get over-anxious about their current run. They have to retain a composure about their
Good
work.
ball. Leao! Storming header, and the keeper's got a good 2 hands on it. It's a cracking ball in from Hernandez. Leao got a forceful header on it. Just couldn't quite angle it into the goal.
Samu Castillo.
Shame for us. Leao into Rebic. Rebic hasn't got his shot away. But we are on the real front foot, pushing for this opening goal. Castillo's lost the ball somehow there.
He's been linked with so many clubs, hasn't he? Would you say, Jim, there's any truth in the
Castillo
rumours?
again. He's got it back.
I just think he's hit form at the perfect time, which can secure the best
Leao,
move possible.
chance, Leao, that's a stunning finish with the outside of the boot, and that is 1-0. What we were missing last time out was our finishing, and Leao has shown them how to do it this time. Castillo winning the ball back, creating all that space. Somin Kjaer held all the space, touch, outside the boot, and the keeper's got nowhere near it. 1-0, Leao with a stunning finish to get us off and running in this
Milan
game.
take the lead, 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Balotti's got a chance, well defended from Romagnoli there, getting back, just
Milan
stopping that attack
put together
as
a
it was building
5-game
up.
unbeaten run away from home.
Rebic
to get
just
it
played a
forward
short
quickly.
pass to Leao there.
Belotti. Mate,
Çalhanoğlu winning the ball back. It's got to be a foul.
great strength,
Struck
too
him
strong for
getting
his
the ball.
opponent.
Referee says
Hardly
no.
anything between the
Play on.
sides, and it's 1-0. Baselli.
And that's a foul, apparently. Kesse with that tackle. Which just couldn't win the ball back. Good tackle from Çalhanoğlu again. Çalhanoğlu keeping play that pass. He's played it and he's just not pressed to play it and he's just not played it. Sorry, he's just not played it. He hasn't. Well in from Simon Kier again. Man mountain at the back for us.
Belotti really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Into Kesse.
Samu Castillejo.
Not quite.
Verdi.
That last little pass up top of the pitch for us today. Oh, again.
Keeper sends it forward.
Half time, 1-0. Great goal from Leao as separating the two teams. Obviously only had two shots, but one goal, sorry, is separating the teams with a superb finish from Rafael Leao. And Torino haven't really threatened.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the
just had a lot of the ball, haven't done a lot with it.
Can really pat themselves on the
and
back
we need to
too.
put this game to bed if possible.
Milan head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead.
Just playing that pass a little short.
Already resumed here.
Just not quite making it. Kesse in with a big tackle.
Well here, and they're in a good position to kick
on.
That
looked like he put his
arm
out
there.
They
don't have to overcommit, but they can place more emphasis on stretching their advantage without necessarily.
Yeah, with another header. How was that a foul? He's just come through and won the ball, hasn't he? I don't think there's a lot in that, to be honest. Referee's given a foul. Oh, Benacer in there with a foul. Referee's played advantage.
Rodriguez keeps everyone guessing.
Kesse with a very important tackle there. Very important tackle.
Milan
Çalhanoğlu driving forward.
Çalhanoğlu, that's really nice.
Plays Rebic.
What next?
Rebic is driving
Gets
with the ball.
Of his man.
Rebic
forward, facing goal.
Put it across the box. I thought the one was coming in at the back stick, was just going to poke that in. Into Leao. Into Castillo. Oh, Rebic has got it. Oh, I thought he'd just got his foot on it.
Hernandez.
Castillo. Kesse. Into Leao. Into Rebic. Rebic! 2-0. And that is a superb goal from us. Superb from Castillo. Played to Kesse. Into Leao. 1-2 or one touch. Pass into the bottom corner from Rebic. And that is 2-0. And again, should be enough to see us win this game. We are going to make some changes. Conte can go at right mid. Çalhanoğlu needs a bit of a rest. Rebic can come off. And again, we'll push Ibrahimovic on. And we're going to take Chiara off because he needs a bit of a rest. And put Masaccio in at centre half for the last remaining 25 minutes of this game.
Make their change now with a break in play.
This is what we needed to do against Kiev, which was take our chances, and we didn't. But that's the difference between this game against Torino. Leao and Rebic, two cracking finishes.
They've got them where they want them.
And that was the difference between the Kiev game where we didn't take our chances.
Stare there
but
tells the whole story.
The league, we already qualified, so we can't be too harsh. The league is where we want to get the points. Obviously, Europa League is a knockout competition from now on, so we have to start winning games and make sure we are winning them.
He's played it through.
It's a great tackle from Crowd-Brea. Just stopping that attack in the last moment where it was possible to stop it, because they were in on goal if they didn't get that tackle in from Crowd-Brea, so it was great defending.
Just brushed off the ball there.
What's wrong with that, referee? Looked like a foul. Looked like a clean tackle, sorry. Don't think there was much in that of it at all. 15 minutes to go. Trying to just see this game out. Again, like we said, Torino haven't caused a lot of problems to foul on the edge of the box. If they get the free kick, then we're in big trouble here. This could be 2-1. The free kicks are very overrated in this game. Try and stand on the line, see if we can do anything about it. Well, he's not hit. He's hit the wall, which is very unusual for the computer. Good tackle from Leao, doing his defensive work as well. Kesse in with a tackle. All putting our hands onto the pump. Really pushing. Ibrahimovic is trying to go. Has he got enough in the tank? Is he onside? Ibrahimovic! Again, his finishing letting us down on the last stage. Terrible, terrible finish. Got to be putting them away if he wants to be starting in this team. Because Rebic and Leao at the minute are firing. He really isn't. On his left foot, he didn't like that. Leao again, great hold-up play from Leao. He's done well to hold that up. He's just kept it. Don't know how he's kept it, but he has kept it. Amanda's going down the line.
Adventurous run from a defender. Gets wrestled off the ball.
Just putting that cross in, but it's a corner ball. 89 minutes on the clock. Can we nick a third before the final whistle goes?
Shoots.
Oh, Kesse. Great save from the goalkeeper. Going back into his goal. The poor corner. Beninkur. Oh, he's whacked it. Can't get there, Leao. Minute to go. Should be enough. Leao's won it back. Can we get one more chance? Ibrahimovic. And he's just not hit it. Gone for a header, which is really weird while it was at his thigh. 2-0 win. And that is another 3 points in the league. And hoping that we are closing that gap on Juventus. Let's see how that looks. We deserved winners there. 6 shots to 2. I don't remember Torino's 2 shots, but 6 shots to 2. Obviously, we beat Torino 2-0, Spezia 2, Hellas Verona 2, Lazio 0, Parma 0, Benevento 1, Sassuolo 0. And then the Juventus have kept up their winning run and they've won 3-1 against Fiorentina. Still 3 points behind, 1 win behind. Obviously they've won 12, we've won 11, 3 draws. We've lost 2 and they've lost 1, which hasn't done us any favours. But as you can see, we are still in this title race. Goal difference is a bit better. There's a 5. We're only 3 points behind, even though we played them and we drew 1-1 at their place. We're going to end that episode there. Thank you for watching. Thank you always again for your continued support. If you can like and subscribe to the channel, that would be marvellous. Thank you for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.